All across America, music education programs are being cut from public schools. Children of all ages are being affected. Music programs being cut is a result of a struggling economy and the Bush administration's No Child Left Behind Act. Cutting music education programs is a tragedy for public schools and is a serious threat to the continuing existence of music throughout America and the connection of cultures throughout the world.
Music has changed my life in that it's made me feel more connected to people in general.
In 2001, America's economy started to struggle. Throughout the years George W. Bush was in office, the economic downturn continued and worsened with time. State budgets in particular were affected by the crisis. Today, 48 states are projected to have budget deficits in 2010.
At the same time the economy started to go down, President Bush put before Congress the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001. The act called for several things that threatened the continuation of music education programs. No Child Left Behind requires high school students to pass a standardized test created by the state in order to graduate. Many students are firmly against creating a standardized test for music classes. Some believe forcing students to conform and sing under a certain standard threatens their own creative expression.
I don't think it should be given a standardized test because each person's interpretation of music is different, so you can't really measure their ability, because each person feels and plays music differently.
Do we all think that it is to become part of the global workforce? If we do, then standardized testing is fine because it's really going to grow, those major skills. Reading, writing, math, and science are going to take us there. But if it's to reach our fullest potential as humans, then that's something else altogether. And I think that those classes that get left out, that get less funding because of standardized testing, are those which really help us to grow interpersonally, help us to learn self-expression, help us to learn about other cultures. And those are things that are less quantifiable, that we can't exactly put on a test.
No Child Left Behind also requires that math and reading be emphasized above all other subjects. As a result, states faced with extreme budget deficits have been forced to severely reduce funding or cut other programs altogether. The arts, in particular music programs, are often the first to go. And so, as a result of the Bush administration's No Child Left Behind Act and extreme budget deficits, publicly funded music education programs are now on the edge of extinction.
Cutting music education programs is a catastrophe for students of all ages. There are many benefits of having music accessible in schools. Music helps students do better in other subjects such as math and reading. In 1999, the University of California, Los Angeles found that more than 25,000 secondary students who were involved in music in their middle school or early high school years had higher levels of proficiency in mathematics by 12th grade. In 2001, the College Entrance Examination Board found that students who were involved in some sort of music education scored between 40 and 60 points higher on the SAT than those not involved with music. Music education programs help students have success in subjects emphasized in the No Child Left Behind Act.
Music programs in schools not only increase scholastic ability, but they often boost confidence and instill self-belief.
The music program has been a very important tool in helping kids who don't necessarily find confidence in other subjects at school. It's been really influential in having them feel good about their scholastic lifestyle and their achievements in that area.
It's given me a whole lot of things, self-confidence. It's taught me skills like teamwork and how to, reach out to people.
Well, I think the main life lesson that music offers is communication. And without that kind of medium to communicate through, you can lose a lot of important teachings. Where would the 60s be without the Beatles?
it teaches how to work together in a group and how to be yourself, because to do music you have to be able to express yourself.
Music also offers a break in the day for some students so that they can just be themselves. For many students, music class is a sanctuary from the stressful environment that is a modern-day public high school.
It's much more empowering to have a section of my day where I can devote to creativity, which is an area that I feel I do much better in.
Music education also allows students to learn music from other parts of the world. Music is a universal language and allows individuals to explore other cultures. Through this, youth are able to see that music is a common ground.
I believe that learning music from different cultures promotes peace on a lot of different levels. I think that music at a really basic level expresses the human condition. It expresses joy, sadness, tiredness. And so in that sense, I think that it really emphasizes our commonalities as a human species.
Being able to relate to other cultures and people through music promotes peace and unity.
I truly believe that the worst horrors of violence that have been perpetrated from one group to another group have been because they've been able to demonize the other group, to really strip them of all of their humanity, or else they wouldn't be able to torture someone or to carry out a genocide. So in that sense, I think that if we're able to use music education to emphasize, what we all have in common, it could really promote peace.
Music, for me, is a big part of who I am. It's helped me develop as a person, as an individual. It's taught me a lot of the things that, a lot of the skills that I use in everyday life. So.
As long as I put my best foot forward, I'll always have some kind of stability in that class.
If music education programs continue to be cut from public schools, students will no longer be able to find refuge in their music classes. Students will continue to not meet requirements set forth under No Child Left Behind, and will develop even stronger resentments for the public school system. The emphasis on creativity in classes will vanish, and the connections students make through music to other parts of the world will cease to exist. If our government and leaders of today continue to de-emphasize the importance of music in comparison with other subjects, they will in turn be laying the groundwork for music education programs and their benefits to disappear from America altogether. Let us awaken and fight for available music education programs around the country, and realize that if we do not make this fight, we may very well be facing a silent nation.